Hello everybody and welcome to Getting Wrecked, and today we're going to start a campaign in Long War 2. So if you don't know what Long War 2 is, it's a complete change, a complete mod to XCOM 2. It changes the strategic layer a lot, it changes the tactical game quite a lot as well, and most importantly it makes the game really difficult, I would say. If you have played Long War to XCOM 1, you will know all that already, but anyways, let's start it. And I will go with Commander difficulty, and I have started the campaign offline, and then I'm playing on Veteran, and it's hard, I have to say, so I'm not sure if I will be able to make it on Commander, but we'll see. I will not use Iron Man since it's a mod, and I have a couple of mods installed, like this one makes this guy looks like a mutant, so I'm not sure if there is any difficulties with different mods, so I will start without Iron Man, but I will not load if there is not a bug or a crash. Now we could activate Alien Hunters and Chanceless Gift, I guess. I think they are compatible. Let's just skip the introduction. And the best thing with the Long War 2 is that they have changed Gatecrasher. It is still Operation Gatecrasher, but as you might see, we have another loading screen and it's also another mission. It's still kind of the same, like kill all enemy targets, but you get a randomized map each time, which is awesome. One thing, I really like this loading screen, but the fact that they have sneakers that looks so nice in a corner like that when the rest of the building is destroyed, that rubs me the wrong way. So this is our squad with the naked lady. So there are some changes. I will maybe compare it with Long War 1 sometimes, and sometimes with XCOM 2. We will see. I will try to talk through the changes. Anyways, this is one of the only missions or only mission types where you can actually capture or bring back corpses from the enemies, which is not the case in XCOM 2. Now, as you might notice, we have a lot of soldiers. We have 8 of them, and each of these rookies have the same gear. So each rookie have a frag grenade, a flashbang grenade, and they have ablative armor. Now, ablative armor is these two yellow lines above the health bar, and if you don't know what ablative armor is when you have armor that protects you by absorbing the energy from a hit.
Closing on target position now.
And that will vaporize the armor, but will hopefully leave you unscathed. And that's just how this armor works as well.
Roger that.
That the armor is not going to be healable,
Headed there now.
but as long as you only take yellow damage, you will not have to go to the med bay.
Guy.
And then you might think, well, there is not a single attack in XCOM 2 that makes 2 damage. Well, it is now, because we have a grace mechanic. Let's see if we can show you that. So, grace band 10. I can activate that as well. That means that if
Eyes on the prize.
you take a shot and you get 10% in the range of a hit, you'll get a grace. So if you have, I'm not exactly sure how much, but if it's like, if you have a 50% chance to hit when you try to shoot someone. I think it's like plus minus 10% that will be grace.
Moving to position.
Kind of like that.
Designated
So,
position.
On my way.
or if it's plus minus 5% or...
Headed there now.
now you might think that this mission is super easy when we have this many soldiers, but the enemy pods will be larger as well,
Rolling out.
which might be a problem for the
Roger that.
performance of this game, because it's yeah, most of the times this game doesn't run super well.
Got it. Moving.
So
Rolling.
we will see how it
Moving
goes.
to designated coordinates.
Now 8 soldiers is
Covering now. Moving to Overwatch.
quite a lot, even in Long War, because you will not use 8 soldiers in the beginning of the game.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Now, usually on the Gatecrasher you can find some nice high ground, but we don't have any high ground at all here. So I'm not sure how to deal with these guys reliably, but
Roger that.
if we get close to them, maybe we will have a chance. They have a drone with them as well.
Orders confirmed on the move.
That's a new
Rolling out.
alien type, well, Advent type I guess you could call it.
Roger that.
That has a really weak attack
On the move.
and really bad aim, but it
Eyes on the prize.
has a melee stun ability
Scanning.
that stuns you for 2 full turns, and that's really bad. I'm not sure if it's always the same amount of soldiers and groups in the first mission,
Good copy. Moving on target.
but I think we will have at least 3
Position confirmed.
pods.
Moving to designated
I'm
coordinates.
trying to work my way around to this roof. We could use this roof I guess, but we are on a scouting mission, and just like in XCOM 2 Gatecrasher,
10-4.
you need to make sure
Good to
that
go.
everyone survives the first mission, otherwise it's just, yeah, you're kind of screwed. It does help that you have 6 HP on your soldiers, and the fact that you have 8 and you have
Eyes on the prize. Affirmative. Covering the mark.
effectively
Roger. I've got my eyes
like
on.
16 grenades. But there are a lot more loot as well in Long War 2, so it's not like you can
Okay.
use well, you can use grenades on every single. Is that the same group? Yeah, I guess so, since we didn't get anyone talking about
Moving to
it,
designated coordinates.
the enemy types, because I think we will have
Confirmed.
one group with an officer, one group with a sectoid, and one group
Already there.
with maybe
Double
only
time.
troopers.
Moving
Oh,
to
well.
Overwatch.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
There are a lot of different
Good copy.
types
Moving on
of
target.
troopers,
On the move. I'm on it.
so
Roger.
we will see.
My eyes on.
But I don't want to fight them when they are here, because they will have full cover. I will not. Now the
Moving to designated position.
cover bonuses have been increased a little bit, so I think
target
full
location.
cover is
Filing.
45%, and half cover is
Heading out.
30%. I'm not sure, but we can check it out
Location confirmed.
when we finally get to fight. I mean, this is a bit silly, but I mean, we started in this position that was kind of awful, and then they have this tower in the middle. I want to get to the house so we can actually maneuver a bit.
On Overwatch. Heading there now.
Take cover behind the cactus.
On Overwatch.
That's the best cover.
Got it covered. I'm all over Wait.
Move slash in here. Okay, here they come again. I feel like we miss one guy. I hear something to the left.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces.
Yeah, so that's the
They're
trooper.
disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Trooper group. But it's not only troopers, it's sentries, it's gunners and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I will not trigger both at the same time.
Copy that.
But we might have to.
Move.
I sure
Closing
hope
on target
not.
position now.
I mean, we only have a lot of half cover. I guess if you go down here, maybe we could flank them in some
Solid copy.
nice
Moving to
pincer
Overwatch.
maneuver. Because if they go up here and reveal, I guess they will almost reveal us down here as well.
Heading out.
We have to abort the cactus.
Overwatch.
Can't use the cactus anymore.
Covering now.
If they clump up a lot, I will engage. But I hope that we can get one group at a time. Yeah, if they move away, should be fine. I don't think there is any... I don't think there's any penalty in blowing up civilians. The grenades also have fall-off damage, so the closer to the center, the more damage. So, but it's still random.
Catch.
Let's see what happens. Right, we didn't kill a single guy.
They spotted us.
And they were able to find some cover as well. How rude. They actually found full cover, every single one of them, and they are pretty far away from each other. I could flashbang these two. With only one grenade. But I don't like the fact that we have this guy in full cover and no flank. That's why I would like to have used the grenade back here. So I could go for flanks. Right. Also we have the group back here and they will most likely come running. So... And the grenades have a cooldown, so of one turn. I'm thinking I should run up here
Moving out.
and have Zack Taylor as our get out of jail free card, the grenade, like that, and then have everyone else shoot on this guy, and I will use a flashbang back there. Let's see if we can get any graces as well. I don't want to get graces, but well, I want to
Come on.
at least hit once. I don't like the half cover I have, but so we have you. Captain Phasma can throw a flashbang. Come on, can we get... And I will most likely... Okay, we rolled 4 damage. That's pretty good. So we have 2 more shots. We don't, okay. Oh, this is...
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, I need a cactus with Boba Fett here. I can go for this shot, because if it's a glancing shot, but I roll a high damage glancing, I might kill him. Or I just roll 5 damage, why not?
Longer a threat.
Let's waste all the luck on the first mission. Slash, can you take out that guy? Nope.
Come on, focus.
To be fair, okay, so maybe we would blow up
Heads down.
the loot here. Yeah. Loot destroyed. But this mission is about surviving. And as you can see, the soldiers have different health. They also have different aim, different will, different mobility. So if they have a lot of health, you will almost be sure that they will have a worse aim or mobility. The spread that these guys have is kind of annoying. I could go here for a flank, then I will be flanked by these guys. Can you reach the flashbang? No, I'm not sure why we can see them. I mean, it looks like we are on the other side of a freaking wall here. So who can... Okay, you can see them through over here. Half cover. So let's talk about these guys. You have an advanced engineer and an advanced gunner. The gunners can actually one-shot us, I think. They can do 7 damage if I'm correct. The technician, they have a grenade launcher, but they only have flashbangs from what I know. So we could go here, take a flanking shot, then we will be flanked by this guy. But I feel like I don't have that much of a choice.
Confirmed.
You just toss a flashbang up here. Now the sentry, the blue guy, he will always go on Overwatch after he takes a shot. He has this ready for anything perk. Right. If he doesn't take a shot, he will have covering fire Overwatch instead. So he will be using a lot of Overwatches. I'm kind of tempted to take this shot. I mean... I could use a flashbang and then I could have moved up to some full cover, I guess. So that was a bit silly maybe. But I'm actually not sure if I will be able to... Oh, actually, no, that's not a flank. That's too bad. I mean, I can't flank him from here. He will have half cover to this side, so he has a really good spot.
On the move.
But I think we just move in and overwhelm them here. It's a bit risky. That's a tempting grenade toss. If that opens up this
Get ready for a surprise.
flimsy fence, which it did, we might have some really nice flanks coming.
Heading out.
Right.
On the move.
And I think we should focus on the gunner.
Miss the target.
Okay. Can... Nope, you can't find...
Heading out.
You can't find the flank, so you will be a flashbanger for sure. Well, I wouldn't mind if you actually hit someone that I care about, or I want to flashbang.
Heading to that location.
Okay, we will use half cover here, just in order to make sure that we can get some kills. Nice, we got some loot.
My ammo's running low.
Now this guy is in a pretty bad spot, I would say. This guy is not flashbanged. I think we need to start flashbanging here. The only one that can flashbang both sentries is Trini,
You watching?
the yellow Power Ranger. We could roll the dice here. Or go on Overwatch and hope that this guy that's flanked, he should run it.
Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative. Moving out.
You'll have 3 hit points,
Scanning.
which is not ideal, but... Alright, let's hope we can kill this guy. Nice.
Hostiles pacified.
So we have one guy that is not going to be crowd controlled, and he has a pretty good flank. And of course I brought the Boba Fett with 3 hit points here. He's actually panicking something, running.
Failed to connect.
Okay. I haven't seen someone panic while they still have friends around, but I guess they were from different groups. So he has covering fire, Overwatch. Which sounds pretty bad.
Heading to that location.
So I guess we will trigger it from full cover here. Okay, that covering fire... okay, so I guess covering fire Overwatch doesn't work when he's flashbanged? Maybe? Alright, so... how do we do this? I think we take pot shots at this guy because I don't want to get one more in the next pod. And there we got the grazed. So grazed is half damage. And it rounds it down. Okay, so... he will actually see me if I run around this corner. I could do some hunkering and try to find a better position. We don't have a timer on the first mission.
Closing on target position now.
I'm not sure if the civilians yelling when you get close, if that has any
I'm ready.
impact at all on the
Let's
game.
do this. Back online.
So we already have one,
It's hailing time.
Captain Phasma, with 6 hit points. She's in full cover in line of sight from this guy, so I don't really...
I'll get him
I
next
don't benefit
time.
from hunkering anyone down here.
Moving out.
Alright. I thought he was out of range. I guess he wasn't. But I'm kind of... I would almost like to overwatch him so he stays there, because then I will have a really easy flank. If I just break his overwatch, which I can do with the flashbang if I really need to in the next turn. Yeah. Well, let's just reload.
Ready to engage. Position confirmed.
On Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Let's see what he does. Here comes the resurrection, out of vision. So we kinda know that we have a sectoid patrolled somewhere around here.
Taking heavy fire.
So either we go for... Maybe we should flashbang him before we get
Light him up.
more people coming in.
Understood. Moving out.
Okay, Captain Phasma might have a lot of hit points, but he doesn't have a very good aim.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
I'm thinking about taking down the Psy zombie with a couple of attacks here.
Confirmed.
I'm not sure if this will trigger the group though. Let's see.
Target's still up. Running
I
dry.
definitely don't know if missing will trigger the group. Now, can I get around this way? Nope. Because the thing is, the enemies actually have a tendency to shoot at you when you reveal them, so I wouldn't mind getting some cover. But at the same time I can't
Understood. Moving out.
can't use overwatches against the guy that is flanked. Oh, come on. I can't use overwatches against this guy because the zombie will most likely eat my overwatches.
It's down.
So you will have to eventually maybe tank a couple of
Position confirmed.
hits.
Rolling. Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Let's see if he moves when he's flanked. And we should be able to kill him with 2 overwatches. There is the Resurrector, I guess.
Although they bear some
Let's see if they shoot me.
insectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever.
Thank you for ablative armor. Come on, kill this guy. Nice.
Target neutralized.
So it's kind of important to actually try to always have
Headed there now.
cover, even if you haven't revealed any
Tech guys will
aliens.
love this.
One square away from this. Alright. Do you think that this is the last group? If this is the last group, I would almost go in here and take a pot shot from full cover. It's so... Okay, let's go. It's the last group. Let's pretend it is. Now the problem is that we will have a hard time to get 5 damage on this guy. Well, never mind. Let's just kill him with a crit.
Running dry.
Is there anyone that is quick on their feet? Oh, look at this.
Moving up.
I'm greedy. I am so greedy. Expanded magazine, perfect. For any gunner or ranger or... Okay, so let's rush him a little bit because we need as many flashbangs
Double time.
as possible.
Got it.
Captain Phasma with her 500 billion HP, she might be prove pretty useful as well. Slash with 4 hit points, but he might have some grenades. Might really. Staying so freaking far away.
What? No! What's happening? No, this isn't right! This isn't right!
Now, one problem in this game, well, problem or problem, I don't know. But you might know that grenades are a little bit weak sauce in this game, or in this mod, when compared to XCOM 2. Like destroying this cover with standard grenades might prove really difficult. We need to move in with some kind of flanks if our
Roger that.
recruits should be able to get this guy.
On the move.
We have people in half cover already, so bringing more people into half cover is
That's it, I'm out.
not really a big issue. I'm not sure the max damage. But since Traitor only has 3 hit points, I will keep him back here.
Moving.
Captain Phasma can take half cover since he has no hit points. So if he's going to shoot someone, I want him to shoot at her. Look at that guy, he's shooting at my wounded soldier, even if he's in full cover and further away.
Moving to position.
Makes me a little bit upset. Let's see if we can actually break this cover. I mean, the indicator says that we might be able to do it. I want to land the grenade on his feet. Maybe at least not kill the civilian.
Frag out.
Alright, so this wall wasn't very strong, so that's good for us.
Rock and roll.
Dance!
Shot wide.
Guess we
Moving on target.
get a little bit closer. I mean, we have plenty of shots, we should be able to kill him. Yeah, now we only need a glancing hit as well, so...
Roger that.
Let's see if Trini can take him down. Not if he shoots like that.
Adjusting aim. Guns dry.
Well, I'm going to bring everyone forward, but our wounded guy... Alright, finally.
Target disabled. Positive confirmation. Area secure.
Destroyed most of the
Status
loot though,
confirmed. Mission accomplished.
or missed it, which is pretty bad. But we survived. 15 aliens. I should really try to remember that. If I have to restart the campaign. If it's always 15 aliens in 3 different groups. I feel like the loading times after a mission is pretty fast, but the loading times before a mission, they can get pretty long.
Let's hope they all go that smooth, Commander. Great work.
So we have 8 soldiers, and in Long War there are 8 different classes. We have the Ranger that can take 2 shots. She also have a double-barreled shotgun that she can use in close range. And then we have a Shinobi that gets slashed. It gets the sword, of course, and she also gets the flash. It's a charge, deals more damage. And Phantom doesn't get revealed when the squad gets revealed, and this is really strong class, I think. We really need them. Slash is our sniper. Gets squad sight and holo target. Pretty good aim on that guy, so that's decent. Zack Taylor is our gunner. Get area suppression, and knife fighter. So he has a knife. And the reason why they have knife is because you actually get minus to hit with the cannon in close range. So that's why you have a knife, but the knife does like no damage, so I'm not sure if it's better to use it. Well, you can use the knife twice in melee, so I guess that's alright. Okay, we get Grenadier for Captain Phasma. That's pretty good because our aim was so low, so using grenades and having a lot of health might be good. And then we have an assault with getting wrecked. I guess it's decent with 5 health, but otherwise pretty average. Then we have Boba Fett as our technical. That's a perfect fit. So he can use flamethrower and a rocket launcher. The only problem is that his health is really low. I guess he has good mobility, but I like to use my technical as kind of a close range grenadier in a way, since they have a flamethrower. Even if the rocket launcher has really good range, I like to get them close, and this should be a specialist, yes. Traitor is our specialist with pretty good aim, so maybe an Overwatch specialist. We got 2 items at least, and like you can see here, we got some artifacts, but this is one of the few missions you get this. You maybe get a mission like this twice a month or something. At least in the beginning. I haven't played this game so much, so I don't know. So let's check out the research. Good. So they have changed the research trees quite a lot. And we can't research hybrid materials without more alien alloys. So either we go with resistance communications, that will enable us to take contact with more resistance areas. We can go modular weapons, so we can upgrade our weapons, or alien biotech. I think we will go with modular weapons, it's kind of fast.
I do find that area of research to be among the...
And then we will build a facility, and we will build either the Advanced Warfare Center or the Guerrilla Tactics School. And I think Guerrilla Tactics School is pretty good. Like I said, I don't know, I played this I have one campaign going, so I'm not an expert, but getting our rookies up to squad is really good.
School construction initiated.
And you get leaders or officers as well. Alright, let's just click through all this stuff. and get to the bridge.
Commander.
So, there are a lot of stuff to say about this view. Now, you have one area where you have a haven, and I guess the goal is pretty much to go out and get more areas for your resistance. And if we click on this icon, we can see the haven management. Our people at haven are doing different jobs: supply job, recruit job, intel job. So supply jobs increase the income for you. Recruitment increase, I think, your roster here. I think you can have like 12 or something like that people in each haven. So we could get more people if we recruit. We can also get more soldiers by recruiting. And then intel. Intel will give us, well, intel, but it will also show us missions earlier than if you don't have people working intel. And if you detect missions early, you will be able to make them easier. And that's quite important, because the missions will get really hard if you don't have enough intel or enough time to prepare. And also when you scan with your Avenger, you will get a bonus to the intel in that area, as long as the Avenger stays there. So it tells us that we can go and look for a black market, but I think I will scan in this haven, and the reason is I want to get the new mission as quickly as possible, because if you look at our roster here, we have a lot of people waiting, and this is because we will have multiple missions active at the same time. But now everyone is just idling, so we need to get these guys out and working. And I guess I could tell more people to work intel for a time, but then one could also argue that if I recruit more people to the haven, then more people will be available earlier, so they can do intel as well. I could also just go with this setup, some kind of, I mean, I guess you can't go wrong if you have 33% on each. And then we have the ability to assign people to these havens, which I kind of like to do. I think I will actually send Boba Fett here. I'm not sure if a squad will actually do anything, but let's remove him from the squad. I will talk about squads as well, I guess. I will remove him from our squad. So the advisor, if you have a soldier here, he will increase the recruitment. If you have an engineer, they will increase the supply. And if you have a scientist, they will increase the intel job. But one important thing with having a soldier here is that they can discover faceless. Because if you have a lot of faceless in your haven, I think you would get less supplies each month. So I think it's kind of important to get rid of any faceless, because supplies are really hard to come by. But let's go with maybe one more on intel until we get some more missions going.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
So we got a lot of proving grounds things, but we don't have a proving ground. But at least we can equip these. So that's the reason why I don't go for resistance communications right away. And like I said, this is, I don't know if this is the best approach, but this is how I think. That I will not go with resistance communications right away, because I want to scan at my base until I get some more missions. So let's go with alien biotech.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Yeah, you do that, Tigan. I will go and scan some more and let's find mission. Right. So this is our first mission. Free captured rebels in East Africa. How many are there? 1. Come on, can you show me? 2. Okay, we can get 2 more personnel from this mission. I'm not sure how important that is, but anyways, this is one of the most important changes in Long War, is the fact that you have to infiltrate your mission. So we were lucky and discovered this mission 7 days before it actually happens, or it disappears, which means we have 7 days of infiltration. If we bring all of these guys, it will take 7 days and 18 hours, which means we will kind of hit the baseline enemy activity of extremely light. If we remove a soldier, we get a shorter infiltration time. If we add more soldiers, we get a longer infiltration time. So we should stay under the mission expiration. Now, a mission like this, usually you can almost sneak this mission if you have a shinobi and maybe a specialist. A specialist is slightly wounded. If you bring fewer soldiers, you will get more experience on the few soldiers you are actually bringing. So I'm thinking about bringing more squaddies or rookies. I mean, this is a really early mission, so it should be decently easy, and I have pretty good time here. Yeah, we could go something like this. We are just above the time limit though, so if we choose a stock, no. If we get a suppressor, we can actually decrease the time it will take. If the gunners take more time to infiltrate because they have this big weapon. If I bring a shinobi, it is quicker than having a cannon like this. Yeah, maybe I should remove the gunner. I will actually remove the sniper because the sniper is so slow. 5 people will have to be good enough. Let's just get some gear here. So the gunner should have something here. The stock is actually something that gives you the steady weapon ability, so it's not like the old stock that gives guaranteed damage. Do I have a ranger on the mission? Nope, and the shinobi has so little health. Oh well. Weapon upgrade, stock and expanded mag. Let's go. So these guys will go and infiltrate, and there will be 7 days until I will go and do the mission. So they will just get dropped off here and start infiltrating. And we will continue on scanning because I want to get more missions for my people. Okay, another mission. Get some intel. Recover item from Advent Vault. Find the lead, alright. Okay, this thing only has 3 days and 5 hours, so this mission might be really, really tough. Okay, so let's talk about squads. So we had a squad called Victory that is already on a mission. Let's remove some people from that mission. We could create a new squad. Hussar, we can choose another icon for them if you want to. I don't even know what that icon looks like, or should be. And then we can assign soldiers this one. Now this was something we should be like sneaky. So a grenadier might not be the right approach. If we send these 3 guys, we will be over infiltration timer. So I'm thinking we might just skip this mission. It's only 29 intel. And sure, recover an item from an Advent vault. It would be fine if I had some kind of sneaky people. Well, even if I only bring 1 guy, we still are over time. So yeah, let's wait until we got something that is more than 3 days. Come on.
New objective added.
Some research
The admin
done. We
officers
can
have
build
clearly been
AP rounds.
modified to allow for
Those
their
are pretty good.
subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
It's the key. They ignore 2 points of armor, I think. I'm not sure what Advent Trooper Autopsy gives us, but as you can see, we can render Advent Trooper Corpse, and that will give us alloys. So in order to get alloys, we kind of need to scrap the corpses of the enemies, which is kind of strange. I think we just go with communications now.
A number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
I would like to get an engineer soon or something. Oh, look at that, an engineer. How good is that? Alright, 2 days, 6 hours. Yeah, that is not going to happen either. If, like I said, we have a shinobi or something. Nah, it's too risky, even if it's an engineer. Now this guy is 107 infiltrated. We could wait until we get it even higher. It's not like I will have anything else to do with my soldiers right now. Oh, we got a new recruit. So when you get new recruits, they will be in hiding, and that thing will lower the Advent strength, I think, because the Advent will increase the strength here until, well, if we have a lot of activity. So let's get some more intel. And now we are finished with this infiltration, or the timer is up. So we will just go and do this mission. In the next episode we will rescue resistance contacts. It's extremely light, so it might be really simple. But that's because we were so lucky to get it infiltrated so early. Which I would have preferred to have on the engineer mission. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.